It is estimated that there are 13 million people in the UK who are currently perimenopausal or menopausal, equivalent to 1/3 of the entire UK female population. Organisations like Huddersfield Town, who are committed to being menopause friendly, are working hard to dispel the myth that debilitating symptoms are normal or something that must be endured.
I'm delighted to confirm that Huddersfield Town Football Club are the UK's first accredited menopause-friendly employer and football club. Well done.
The club wanted to become a menopause-friendly employer because it really feeds into all of the work that we're doing around female inclusion. We've had a long journey over the past 6 years working on the Premier League Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Standard, and female inclusion has been a really crucial part of that work. I think health and wellbeing is something that we take really seriously for our employees and our wider community. And it's really important when you're looking at equality, diversity and inclusion that you don't apply a kind of one-size-fits-all mentality to it. As much as we cater for the needs of everybody of every gender and all sorts of other characteristics, menopause is really specific to our female community, so it's really important that we try and look after the needs of our female staff members. So the changes that we've made to support our female colleagues is we've done quite a lot of training, but not only to the female staff members, but to all staff members. We found it very important that both our male colleagues are as aware of the menopause and the symptoms that some of the staff members can have, etc.
It's important that we can talk about it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I've been able to go over to my wife and when she's been having a bit of an off day, I've been able to talk to her.
I think that being a menopause-friendly employer is a huge stride forward for us, not only as the football club, but really for the football industry as a whole. It's not often that you hear football clubs talking about something like this, which could potentially be seen as a taboo subject.
So I think it gives the other staff the awareness that they need to know that this isn't just like it just used to be, oh, women, menopause. It's actually something that can affect a woman's life, and it can be very difficult for them to live a normal life with some of the symptoms that they have.
I think the most obvious person to think about here is my own mother. So it's something that I understand, the hot flushes, the forgetfulness. We understand that there are, health concerns and challenges that come with it for her, but it's something that as a family we can talk about and support her in going through. It just allows you to be more open and be somebody else that they can talk to about it and be comfortable talking to about it, which is obviously nice. It brings you close to these people and just makes their working environment as well as yours more open and honest.
I think it's breaking down the taboos and making them an everyday conversation for everybody. And I think that's the main thing that we've got here, that everybody is doing that, so nobody feels embarrassed and everybody's supportive of everybody else, because the symptoms for all the females going through the menopause are very, very different. Each and every one is very individual.
I'm pleased to be here sitting as a manager, talking about it and the outstanding work that's been done at the football club. For me, knowing and learning about the menopause within the football industry is important, because myself as a manager, I've got ladies within my family structure that really that I'm supportive for them, as well as being ladies within the footballing workplace. And I think it goes to the players as well. They have the same aspects as well in terms of the wives and partners and the mums and that everything else that goes with it. I think it's important that in a male-dominated industry, women work within it, and women are a stronghold within that industry as well, really. And I just think it's really wonderful that in terms of how the game's growing, we're aware of all these aspects within the football club. It's not just about kicking the ball on the football pitch, but it's being supportive to the women within the workplace that support us on a day-to-day basis. So all-round inclusion is so important. I'm really pleased to extend this message and thank everybody for their continual support on it.
I just think it's such a supportive and inclusive thing, but it's really brought everybody together. Everybody's talking about it. Male colleagues are talking about it. Male colleagues, are saying, goodness me, I didn't quite know what my missus was going through. I think it might be this. And it's opening up conversations at home.
For Huddersfield Town to get the most supportive partner in the Menopause Friendly Awards is
massive. They should be so proud. I feel that they've gone from good to great. Last year they were shortlisted. This year they won it. They blew it out of the water, and there was some tough competition in there.
Yeah, it's opened up massively for me to have a chat with colleagues, family, friends. There's so much around it that I didn't actually know before the training was started. As a female, you expect to know everything about it, but then we had this training and we opened up so many other things that kind of go, yeah, I'm glad I know that now because I can have a conversation with a colleague that's going through this.
To quote Brené Brown, she actually says that people hear what organisations say, but most importantly, they see what they do. So we can see as a fan base what organisations, what clubs say, and there's a lot of that goes on in the world. Whereas for this accreditation to be awarded, it just shows that the club, it is important to them. It's important to them as individuals, it's important to us as a fan base, and again, it's important to the community, which is the club.
I don't think we ever thought for a second when we decided to work towards being a menopause-friendly employer that it would be quite so groundbreaking. And, you know, it's taken us by surprise just how groundbreaking it has been.
We've just won the Pledis Award of Premier League. We want to build on that success. We've won an award in London, of course, as a menopause-friendly employer, one of the very few football clubs to win such an award. So again, building on that recognition, sharing learnings across other organisations, but certainly other football clubs. Seeing where we can take this project, working with Zoe and our internal team. So there's lots of work to do, but making great progress at the moment. And now it's building awareness and momentum. And I think, as I said, taking a leadership role to take what we've done as, I think, a very pioneering step and start to normalise that and get more football clubs thinking, talking and acting upon what we've done.